Welcome to Meditating with John Vervaeke. I'm a cognitive psychologist and a cognitive scientist at the University of Toronto, where I academically teach and scientifically study mindfulness and related phenomena like insight, flow, mystical experience, transformative experience, higher states of consciousness, the cultivation of wisdom, and the aspiration to enlightenment. I've been practicing Vipassana meditation, metta contemplation, Tai Chi Chuan, and Qigong for over 29 years and teaching them professionally for close to 20 years. Welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, please know that this is a progressive course. The introductory course is done, and we're now teaching an advanced technique that builds on the previous instruction every other Monday. We meet Monday through Friday, and we sit every day, and there's Q&A at the end. Please keep the Q&A at the end of these sessions to questions concerning this ecology of practice, this course. For more encompassing questions, please come to my live stream on YouTube, general Q&A, every third Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and I believe that's June 19th this month. For those of you who are just joining and want to catch up, I would recommend look for links in the description of this video to previous videos. Do the first lesson, join us every day, Monday through Friday, and then try to watch one of the previous lessons, a new one, each Saturday or Sunday, so that you'll eventually be able to catch up with us. I believe that's everything we need to go over right now. Oh, one more thing, please. If you could like this video stream, that will help to raise its profile in the search algorithm and help me to help more people. So thank you very much for that. All right, so get your basic posture ready, set your phones on Do Not Disturb, and then we will begin together when I say begin. Begin. Slowly begin to come out of your practice, trying as best you can to integrate what you cultivated in your practice with your everyday consciousness and cognition, perhaps by reciting the 5 promises to yourself. Okay, we have time for a couple of questions. One from Ronnie Chan. We were doing a group Lectio Divina, which turned out to be very powerful, and wondered afterwards, should we express our resonance with the things others say during or after practice, or at all? You should express your resonance and your appreciation for what other people are saying. At some point, as it develops more clear, I've started done a workshop on this. I want to explain the process of how you take Lectio Divina into Dialogos. But in answer to your specific question, Ronnie Chan, yes, you should do that. But when you are resonating, state it from your perspective. Don't say, this is what you're doing. Say, this is what's coming alive for me. This is what's resonating for me in what you're saying. It's very important that we do that. You might also want to note how you're not only resonating with what other people are saying, and this is a little bit more subtle, but precisely therefore more profound, how you're all resonating with something together. This is the logos, the word that's coming through in Lectio Divina, how all of you are being gathered together. That's what logos originally meant. So dialogos, dialogue, so that you come to belong together. That's what you're experiencing, the resonance. What's that overall resonance? Not just person to person, but everyone to the gestalt, to the whole. Anyways, I'm very glad to hear that the group Lectio is very powerful for you. All right, so we typically have to have a very hard out on Thursday as on Tuesdays. I encourage you all to keep up the ecology of practices. We're all moving through it at different paces. But one of the deep lessons I learned from how I was taught, it's the ecology as a whole and the way it takes on a life of its whole. That is what gives us self-correcting, self-transcending, self-righting path that we can walk upon in good faith with the path, with ourselves, and with each other, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Please, thank you for joining. I want to thank my good friend and techno major, Mar, who's always there, and my beloved son, Jason, behind the scenes, pinch hitting when necessary. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified of the next video. On the subscription on my homepage, you'll find links to a lecture series, Awakening from the Meaning Crisis, links to a discussion series, a whole Dialogo series, Voices with Vervaeke, where these ideas are developed and deepened and extended into an entire way of life and perhaps a new culture, a new worldview. Invite others who might benefit by sharing this series, trying to help as many people in these very chaotic and confusing times to increase their resiliency, their adaptivity, their discernment, their ability to see through bullshit and illusion into what's real and to what really matters. Please join the Discord server. The link is in the description. Brett is here, Pleasure of Doubt, always. Discord server, they have people there doing this sit, meeting afterwards, doing some group Lexio sometimes, I believe, in discussion. I'm there every second Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time doing Q&A. Many of the people that are on Voices with Vervaeke are showing up regularly for Q&A. Paul Vanderklay, Guy Senstock, Greg Enriques. I know that Jordan Hall's going to come, etc. That's a very powerful and nourishing resource. We do this every weekday morning at 9:30 Eastern Time. Please remember that continuity of practice is more important than quantity of practice. There's no enemy worse than your own mind and body. No friend, no ally, no true companion on the path greater than your own mind and body. Be lamps unto yourselves. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take good care.